Hi everyone, this is Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop, and I thought I would do a Lenormand card reading for JD Vance and Tim Walz, the Vice Presidents of the USA. Let's see who is going to win. They have a debate coming up soon. We're going to see how things turn out for each candidate. Okay, so we shuffle the cards. These are my black and gold Lenormand deck. Let's shuffle the cards. So let's start with Tim Walz. I'm going to take out 3 cards for him. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to take out 3 for JD Vance. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what we get. So Tim Walz, mountain. So he has a mountain in the past. So indicates he's had a lot of things in his way, perhaps, frustrations, enemies, difficulties. And then he's got the lily in the present. Lily could represent maturity, being open to new ideas. I always think of the lily as a flower that's open, and it's also a patience card too, and it's usually associated with maturity. And then we have the heart, which is about being supported, being loved. So it starts off very difficult, but sort of opens up in a sort of pleasant way. Let's look at JD Vance now. So in the past, dog. So dog usually is things to do with friends and supporters. Present, he has the clouds. So it looks like a lot of worry is going to set in. A little bit of uncertainty, unclarity as well. And then, the snake. So enemies. Snake can often mean women as well. So we have, if we look at the inserts, which are the playing cards, we start off with the 10 of hearts, which is usually a very good sign of love and support. We go into the king of clubs. Now the king of clubs could mean men. Okay, king usually means older men, and clubs usually represents energy, but with the clouds it could represent there's confusion amongst men. And then we've got the queen of clubs, and the queen of clubs is, the snake card is often associated with woman because of the queen insert. Okay, whereas Tim Walz has got, starts off with the 8 of clubs, and then he goes into the king of spades. King of spades can also represent men, older men, or men of his age because he's an older guy. And then we've also got the jack of hearts, which represents younger people too. Okay, I'm going to turn them both into 5 card spreads to see what happens next. So we're just going to pull out 2 cards extra. So 2 for Tim, 1, 2, and 2 for JD. Let's see what Tim's got coming up. So the man card is himself. So in Lenormand, the man is the actual person that's in the reading. And then we have the house card. So that looks pretty good. He's only got 1 negative card out of the 5. And I like the fact that the man card has shown up because that represents himself. Let's look at JD Vance. Fish. Fish represents money and plenty. Okay, and we've got the moon. So there's reputation and moods at play as well. Now the problem that JD Vance has with this is, the problem is the fish, which means money and plenty, is next to the snake, which represents difficulties and entanglements. And it's also with the moon. Now the moon can have many different meanings because the moon could be moody, and it could also represent illusions. In reading the tarot, the moon is often associated with illusions, whereas in Lenormand it's also associated more with reputation. So this could be indicating that there's a lot of emotions and moods, and that could be connected to reputation as well. Whereas Tim Walz, he's got his card, which represents him, is surrounded by two good cards, surrounded by the house and the heart, which are both positive and supportive. So, I mean, they both have, their cards are mixed. JD's are not that bad at the end, but this does look a little bit more moody. The clouds is also a moody card too, because clouds can change and it looks dark and then it looks light. So JD's got very much movable, changeable, moody cards, whereas Tim has got stability cards with the house, and the lily's a bit of a stable, slow grower. But yeah, so they both have a mixed bag, but I think, judging from this, it does look a little bit like Tim Walz has got the upper hand here as well. He's got slightly better cards. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.